Hi, I'm Levi Michael, and we're here at the historic Owens Theater in downtown Branson. We're gonna go see if we can talk to Joseph Hall, star of Heirs of the King, a new show here in Branson. Hi, I'm Levi Michael, and I'm here with Joseph Hall, the star of Era of the Kings, the new Elvis show here in Branson. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
It's good. I'm doing great. It's good to see you.
Good.
So how long have you been here in Branson?
We've been here in Branson since February 1st.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're brand new to the neighborhood.
And you've been touring recently.
We've been touring recently, yes. Last year in 2009, we did a lot of tours. Went from the West Coast to the East Coast, even did a little bit of Europe, and went to Mexico, which is really, really cool. Really enjoyed that.
Awesome. So what has been your favorite touring city so far?
You know what? The people in Europe were really great, and they really were. They're all down to earth and just a lot of fun, and they're all about the music, and that was really, really cool.
Awesome. So now you are also the star on America's Got Talent. So tell us a little bit about that experience and.
Well, that was America's Got Talent was a life-changing experience, and it was great. And all the support that I got from all the fans from all over the world, and all their calling in and voting, it was so uplifting, and it was such a great experience to be out there in California working in Hollywood, and it was great. It really was, and it's something that I still think about. Today even. Yeah,
it was. I can imagine it would be just an awesome, experience. So, when did you actually get started doing your show?
I got started 2006.
Okay.
I went to a Halloween party, dressed up as the King, and there was a lady there who was a big Elvis fan, and she asked if I knew how to sing and dance, and I told her no. I said, "Oh, I'm just here playing the part." She said, well, why don't I give you a couple months, learn a couple songs, come out to my bar, and I'll pay you. So I said, okay. So I did that, and then word just sort of spread. There's a young guy doing Elvis. You gotta see this young kid doing Elvis. And then all of a sudden, I started getting phone calls for birthday parties, corporate parties, just anything. And 6 months into it, I was having so much fun that I decided to do it full time. And 3 years later, here we are in Branson.
Oh, that is awesome. So tell the fans out there a little bit what you do before the show.
Well, before the show, normally I have about an hour and a half to myself backstage, and what I'll do is I'll take my laptop, and then I'll go on YouTube and watch a lot of Elvis videos just for inspiration, and I'll do that, and a lot of pacing, a lot of stretching, and drinking a lot of water, and just anything to kill time, really. But it's fun. The anticipation, the energy.
Yeah.
To walk out in front of a crowd is amazing.
That's awesome. So tell me, what is your favorite Elvis song to perform?
My favorite Elvis song. It's a tough one because it changes every night. But I'll tell you what. Saturday night, I think my favorite one was "Suspicious Minds."
Okay.
It always is, for some reason. It's a lot of fun. The crowd gets into it, and it's a good one.
Is that a big fan favorite?
Oh man, it's a huge fan favorite. I'd almost think the "Suspicious Minds" would probably be the #1 most requested Elvis song.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
It's a popular one. It's a very good one.
Popular.
Growing up, were you an Elvis fan growing up?
Actually, you know what? My father was the Elvis fan, and growing up, you're exposed to Elvis, but sometimes you don't really grasp it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it wasn't until a couple of years ago where I actually started listening to Elvis and actually started, grasping it and taking it in. And so, growing up, you know who Elvis is, but it wasn't until a couple of years ago that I really started letting the music move me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because you every child will grow up knowing who Elvis is, just like every child will grow up knowing who Batman, Superman. Almost like an action figure. But it's just how much you want to know.
Yeah.
So
have you been to Graceland in Memphis?
I've been to Graceland the last 3 years.
Awesome.
Last 3 years, and it's fun, and there's so much chemistry, and the people are great.
Yeah.
Oh, they are, man. They're fantastic.
Do you actually get to perform while you're there? Or?
Last 3 years, yeah. I was in the last 3 years. I performed in the Ultimate Elvis contest, which is sanctioned by Elvis Presley Enterprises, and the last 3 years I've placed in the top 10, so it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
This is a worldwide competition, so it's pretty cool. It's quite an honor. It's quite the rush.
That's amazing. That is really cool. So now that you've been in Branson for a few months and you've got your show started, what's your favorite thing to do here in Branson?
My favorite thing to do here in Branson, you know what? I really enjoy going to all the other shows.
Yeah.
I really do. You know, because I've never lived anywhere like Branson, where there's just shows right outside your door. You know, I came from a small town, and all you had there was the movie theater or bowling.
Yeah, it's quite different.
That's
yeah,
all you had, you know. And so coming to Branson, it's so wonderful, and it's so wonderful. My family really enjoys it, and so it's really cool.
That's awesome.
And the people are great too.
The people are great. So tell us, when does your show?
We have a show every night at 8 p.m. except for Sundays and Wednesdays. And it's a 90-minute show. It's called Eras of the King, and it goes through all the eras of Elvis, and it's just high energy and just a wonderful time. Good family show.
Awesome, and your show runs till
December 31st.
December 31st.
All the way to New Year's.
You got a long road ahead of you, but it's going to be absolutely exciting and awesome. And Joseph, I appreciate you taking the time out to talk with us today, and look forward to talking with you more, man.
Thank you so
much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
There you have it, folks. Joseph Hall with Eras of the King.